He talking about some she fat. He fat, bro. Bro, why Invis alt seems shorter? Is it?
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Blue Hens ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dukes offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
The Dukes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. The quick out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. The sure hands, it's Alston. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Dukes are rolling down the field.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Dukes can really attack on this.
Oh my gosh.
The play action fake.
This thing is just jumping on my face.
Gets to the quarterback and they get it.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's true.
46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep.
All right.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So Delaware's offense will get the ball for the first time. And here comes for the first time as the starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Wants to throw again. He'll try to do it himself. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback.
Let me hit that again today.
Taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football.
Huh?
Goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They'll give it to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
She pushed me.
It's complete on the right side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
Let's
Find
go.
my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one.
Oh, wow.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Sweet cut there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Right back to the well.
Oh, wow. I hit my own
Inside
player.
the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun. Give on the inside. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
I don't even think he had it.
They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. It's good. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things.
Oh, my God.
There's the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
My bad.
Nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Got a man, it's Alston. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Dukes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. And the Dukes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal.
How, bro? Like, come on.
Scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running.
He's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this
hit me
time
with the count.
Water gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you, and that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the counter. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Turns it on in midfield. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Looking downfield on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Gets the back moving. They'll give him 1 to the 28.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
You think they're going to drop Dracula or Doom first?
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Patterson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Damn.
Really need
I didn't
to
even
pick
see
up
her
this
either,
conversion
bro.
and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
You're telling me all these niggas in front of me and she killed me.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kyle. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a little space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far.
All right, Jay, let me know when that week moves. I'm about to put with my offline joint.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys.
Both heels, both heels, both heels, both heels.
Matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for them?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Quarterback making checks. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes a grab for a big play. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking to throw on first down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. The Blue Hens will remove the sticks with the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, running back on the move. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
To the air on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way.
Touchdown, Delaware! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Right down the
Oh,
middle.
shit.
Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Dukes are on the move. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Dukes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. The offense changing the play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle.
Mano-a-mano, man. One-on-one go ball. Who's going to make a play? The defender steps up to the occasion, knocks that one away for an incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown.
He tries to take the top off. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You got an extra DB. You got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7th. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Direct snap.
Whoa.
Looking for the end zone.
Why did you run away from that, but he was already out there.
Take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Kelly. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And, man, that's a big-time play for this offense. This quarterback, he's put the ball in harm's way. He's already had a couple of interceptions. This ball was kind of a 50-50 ball. Nice to see the receiver make a play and get some yards after the catch. Make a big play for this offense.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Going for the big play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better.
How?
To read the field better and make some.
Turning it on. They finally make the stop, but he shows
Y'all got to be
he
kidding
is
me.
dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. To the air, it's Barnett.
Wow.
And finds a soft spot. He stopped just short of the goal line.
Bro, did the game glitch out or something? Like, what the?
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to barge in. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a...
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes.
And that is was a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Lewis.
Oh, shit.
Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help them too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give them some easy throws.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart.
Get that bitch out.
To the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
That running back looks
Stop
as if
that
he'd be
damn
at home
wind
in the
up.
receiver room with that footwork along the sideline.
Yeah, Reese, this defense is going to have their hands full because this is a complete running back. He's not good just blocking or running with the football, but he can catch it as well.
Rifles it down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Making side adjustments here. They just keep firing. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the option. Now the pitch. It's a safety.
Bro, that slow ass spin move.
Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter. And 2, 3, 4.
Bruh, catch the ball.
Start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you
All right,
between the
defense.
tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the
Oh, it would
return
have been
man
nice if
reaches
he
the
came
end of the
across the
line,
football
and down
then.
he goes. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a
Please don't
cushion
give
here,
up no
David.
quick
If
score
they can add
defense.
to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to
Can't make the grab, and this offense,
Big man.
which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming.
Fuck.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield,
Fellas.
obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He unleashes a long one. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Good catch, tight end.
Makes the grab, it's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense.
Great
They move
catch.
the chains on fourth down.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offense.
With it all on the line.
Fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Madison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Rides the back on the option to give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Fires to the tight end.
Okay, tight end.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on
Oh, wow.
Knockdown.
You just got your ass bullied. Come on, 72.
Here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field.
Oh, yeah. Don't fuck this pass up, quarterback.
4th down, gotta have it here.
He drops it.
Football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Come on, bro.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Barnett. Still looking. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open. He comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Pretty much down to cases here, David. They have to execute quickly to have a shot at the end.
And obviously you want to do everything you can to make it as short a Hail Mary as possible, right? So try to get a chunk right here before you have to take Jesse that big shot to the end zone.
And you know they're already dialing up that shot play, right? Who has the best hands on offense? Who has the best size? Who can go up high point the football and win you this game?
Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot.
Let's go!
Into the end zone, and it's caught.
Let's go!
And we might just have overtime on our hands.
And with that touchdown, you can hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
Oh, that was tough.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we
finna go to OT.
tied up in the 4th. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
A fumble would have been great.
He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give on the inside. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Come on, fellas.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Flushed out of the pocket. It's loose.
Oh, get the ball!
Defense scoops it up, and they can win it on this return. Everything broke
Let's
down.
go.
The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah,
Way to fucking keep fighting, Delaware.
Extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still.
Yeah. He tried to get out of bounds, nigga. I cut that shit off. And his foot landed back in bounds. Stonewall that nigga. Now that's football right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
A good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Blue Hens are threatening in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down. Any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. They'll go right back to it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to win it with a field goal right here. And here we go, a field goal try to win it.
Let's go.
Right down the middle. The kick is good. A game winner in overtime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.
You weren't supposed to have 3 picks, Chris. You only had, supposed to only had 2.
Nice kick, nice job.
What a
Nigga dropping passes and shit.
builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
That's
This
major.
team has to love their ability to come up with big plays.
Good week, fellas. Let's keep fighting. Damn, all them niggas locked. .85 speed though, bro. Really? That's ridiculous. .84 speed. Come on, bro. But you agree, so I'm gonna give it to you. .82. They just get slower and slower. Three-star. So yeah, we don't need no extra slow running back. We got enough of it. Alright. Six, 4, 2, 11, 69 speed. Say you quality. Why you want to go to UMass? Nobody was ready for a visit. Nope. Cool. Bye week this week. Shoot you slow. What the fuck is that? Change the string.